Good evening, listeners. It's owl stretching time. And now, here's your host, Frank Macaluso.
Thank you, Isaac. Hello, everybody, and thank you for tuning in once again to Owl Stretching Time. Our first sketch tonight touches on perhaps the most universal subject, loneliness.
Tell me, tell me, tell me, tell me that I'll never be alone. Tell me I'll never be alone. Many times I've walked with love.
Are you sure you don't want to come to Gina's party with me?
I'm sure, Chrissy. Look, don't worry about me. I'll be fine.
It's been 3 weeks since Blake left you.
Chrissy,
He left you, Katie. He cheated on you and threw you aside.
I know.
For the 5th time in 2 months.
I know, Chrissy.
I just don't want you getting your heart broken again.
I'm not going back to him this time. Don't worry.
Now, are you sure you'll be okay at home alone tonight?
I'll be fine, Chrissy.
All right. If you need me, just ring me up.
Okay. Well, let's see what's on TV.
Oh, honey, you've burnt the roast.
That's not the worst thing I've done today. A couple of hours ago, I nearly put the cat in with the wash.
Oh, Gerald, you really are helpless without me.
You can say that again.
You really are helpless without me.
Sheila, my love, now that you've come back from your business trip in Beirut, my cancer seems to have disappeared.
Oh, James, how wonderful.
Ugh.
After mating, beavers spend as much time maintaining their relationships as they do their dams and lodges. When they find a mate, it's till death do them part.
Ugh.
I'm so happy to be in a healthy, committed relationship with you, Alyssa.
Ditto, my little sugar muffin.
Ew.
The results of a new study at Harvard support the old hypothesis that people in happy relationships do live longer than people who are single.
Oh, for the love of...
You need to be in a relationship. If you are not in a relationship, you have no value. Find a man and marry him or society will look down on you as unlovable and of no account. Do it! Do it!
That's it. No more TV. Let's see what books we have around here. The Fault in Our Stars, Pride and Prejudice, Romeo and Juliet, Love Story, Purple Stuff. Purple Stuff? That's a weird title for a book. Huh. It's a picture book. Oh well, better than nothing. Grapes are purple. So are eggplants. Lavenders are also purple. Don't they smell nice? Alone again, aren't you, Katie? God, you're pathetic. Ugh! What the hell is with everything? Can't I just be single and content? Who the hell could that possibly be?
No!
What the hell?
You heard me on the TV. Find a man or die young, alone, and miserable.
Up yours, you sexist git. Hello?
A nice girl like you shouldn't be alone on a night like this.
Ew! The whole world has gone bananas. Well, I guess I'll just sit alone in silence for the rest of the evening. What the... Noodles, the neighbor dog! Come inside, little pupper. Who's the cutest little fwoof? Who's the best puppy? You are, yes you are. Well, hello?
You married yet?
No, and I don't need to be. Goodbye.
You will conform to...
Oh, you're the cutest little pupper in the world. You are. Who's a good little boy? Who's a good noodles?
Frank,
Yeah, Isaac?
what exactly was the point of that skit?
I don't know. I wanted to do something profound, but I couldn't think of a good ending, so I just put a cute dog in it. Anyway, I think it's high time we paid another visit to our good friend Mindy Juarez as we tune in to this week's installment of Darkness in Decatur.
When we last left Decatur, Mindy Juarez, an aspiring young actress and radio personality, was sitting in her living room looking through one of her old photo albums when she made a shocking discovery.
Oh my god. Robin's egg blue really is my color. Oh, look at that dress. It's so fabulous on me. Well, I think that's enough reminiscing for one day. I better go put this back in the closet. Oh my. It's Barbara Herlihy, Decatur's most paranoid psychic. What are you doing in my closet?
Don't you remember? You hid me here when I was trying to hide from my evil twin sister, who I thought was trying to kill me, but then it turned out she wasn't. When you got kidnapped by your crazy ex-roommate, I tried to get out and call the police, but the door was locked from the outside. I was trapped in here for 6 whole weeks. Luckily, I found some boxes of edible underwear, and I didn't starve to death.
Barbara! That edible underwear was reserved for a very special occasion, like if I had a man over.
Don't worry, Mindy, you won't be needing them anytime soon.
And just what is that supposed to mean, Barbara?
I've just had a horrible premonition about you. Someone very close to you is going to try to kill you.
Oh, goodness, who?
I don't know. Halfway through the premonition, I fell asleep. Must have been a sugar crash.
How did you have a sugar crash? I thought all you had to eat in there was my edible underwear.
You've never used edible underwear before, have you?
I'd been hoping. Oh, woe is me. Someone's out to kill me and I don't even know who. I can't trust anyone, not even my own flesh and blood. I'll get it.
When did you get a doorbell?
I don't know. Anyway, I'll get it. It's my hunky upstairs neighbor, Lyle Hathaway.
Hi, Mindy. I was wondering if you had any sulfuric acid I could borrow. Mindy?
Oh, sorry. I'm fresh out of sulfuric acid. I've got some highly concentrated citric acid. If you like.
It has to be sulfuric! I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I'll just look somewhere else. See you around, Mindy.
God, what a hunk! Oh, the things I do to...
Mindy, didn't it strike you as odd that he just asked you for a highly corrosive acid often used by serial killers to dissolve the remains of their victims?
Kinda. I mean, he knows I'm a theater major. I'll get it.
That's what I'm afraid of.
It's Vicky Kilpatrick, my old RA from freshman year.
Yes, Mindy, it's me. And I've come to give you what you deserve.
Oh, dear God, no!
Here's the $1,000 I owe you. Thanks again for bailing me out. Well, goodbye.
What was that all about?
She got arrested for public intoxication and indecent exposure last year. Man, that was one wild fire drill.
You lead a weird life, Mindy Juarez.
I'll get it. Oh no, it's Clara Hightower, Millikan University's biggest gossip and wannabe opera singer.
Hello! Oh, Mindy, have I got the juiciest bit of gossip for you?
My God, it's her!
What are you talking about, Barbara?
That voice! It's her! She is the one in my dreams of blood.
What are you saying, Barbara? Do you mean to tell me that Clara is the one you saw trying to kill me in your premonition?
What? Oh, no. This is a different thing. A couple weeks ago, I had a dream about a woman stealing bags of blood from the hospital, singing, "Yes, sir, I can boogie." Clara sounds and looks exactly like that woman.
Barbara, could you please focus on the whole somebody close to me is trying to kill me thing?
Wait a minute. Someone is trying to kill you, Mindy?
Yes, Barbara had a premonition about it.
Oh my God. I've got to tell Sheila Hackett about this. Can I borrow your phone, Mindy? Mine's getting fixed.
Here.
Thank you.
I'll get it. Oh, it's just my nerdy next door neighbor, Julia.
Hello, Mindy. there's something I want to talk to you about.
Not now, Julia. I've got bigger fish to fry.
Hello? Sheila? It's Clara. You'll never guess what I just heard about Mindy.
Look, Julia, I think it's best if you just leave.
No, she's not pregnant. Not unless it's by immaculate conception.
Mindy, what I have to say really can't wait.
I'm afraid it's going to have to, okay? Now will you just get out of here?
Mindy Juarez, you've dismissed me for the last time.
Oh my god, she's got a gun!
Julia, what are you doing?
For 4 long years, I've tried to win your heart, but you've always dismissed me as just another nerdy honors student. I was never good enough for you. No more. If I can't have you, no one can.
Sheila, I think I may have to call you back.
Oh, shut up, Clara.
Well, if you're going to be a colossal bitch about all this, I'm going to leave.
Nobody leaves this room. I can't leave any witnesses. You all must die. Mindy Juarez, prepare to meet your maker.
Wait, Julia, before you kill us all, there's something I've got to tell you.
What is it that Barbara will reveal to Julia? Could it be that she has information about Julia's long-lost father, who abandoned her when she was 3 and only gets mentioned once a season? What about Mindy? Is this the end of the road for her, or will she be smart and use Clara as a human shield? And what about Sheila Hackett? Will the others discover that she secretly sells illegally imported cinnamon buns from her garage? All these and maybe 5 more questions will be answered in the next episode of Darkness in Decatur.
We will now pause for station identification. Keep your dial tuned to 89.5 WJMU. The master would not approve of any other radio station. And we're back. This past Tuesday was Halloween. Now, what most programs would do when Halloween comes around and they're not airing an episode on Halloween is they do a Halloween episode before Halloween. We would have done that, but I'd already written last week's episode by the time it had occurred to me that, Halloween was coming up. So instead of gracefully admitting that I'd missed the boat on this one, here is a series of vignettes about all the horrors of the Halloween season. The first scene depicts the first great horror of the season, picking out a costume. The goal is usually to be original or at least individual in one's choice, but sometimes things just don't turn out that way.
Bisou, bisou, bisou. Bisou, bisou, bisou. Bisou, bisou, bisou. Bisou, bisou, bisou.
Brenda, come see my costume. I want you to tell me what you think.
In a second. Just let me finish putting mine on.
Oh, this is going to be such a great party.
All right, now, what is it you want me to... Oh, my God.
Oh, this is horrible.
We've picked the exact same costume?
I feel ill.
What the hell are the odds we'd both dress up as Mitch McConnell?
He is pretty scary.
Well, one of us is going to have to change.
What are you talking about?
We can't both be dressed as Mitch McConnell. It'd be too weird. Too much of one costume.
Well, I spent all year thinking of this costume, so I think you should change.
Excuse me? I'm the one who planned this party. I bought all the chips, hung all the decorations, and I worked my butt off constructing the perfect Spotify playlist for this party. I am not changing my costume.
Well, what do you expect me to do?
You're already a bleached blonde. You could just put on a short dress and be Tommy Lahren.
Ew, no way. Tommy Lahren sucks toes. You be Tommy Lahren.
I'm not changing my costume. I worked too damn hard to make this party great, and I am not going to let you take this from me.
You talk like I didn't help plan out this party too.
One bat. One little gel bat that you stuck on a window. That's all the help I got from you.
Well, I've been busy this week.
Well, there's no point in arguing about this now. Our first guest is here already. Come on in. Hey guys, am I? Oh no, you guys are dressed as Mitch McConnell too?
And of course, there's the horror of the drive home from those late-night parties.
I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from his slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise...
Mike, would you slow down?
Shut up, Elaine. Don't bother me while I'm driving. Ah, crap. Now you just let me do all the talking, okay?
Okay. Just don't make an ass of yourself like you did at that party.
Would you shut up already about the party?
Excuse me, sir, but are you aware that you were doing 60 just now?
Oh, goodness, no, officer. I thought for sure I was going the speed limit.
Oh, bull hockey, Mike. I kept telling you to slow down, but you just kept flooring it.
Honey, would you stifle yourself or I'll tear your heart out?
Well, anyway, I assume that you are also unaware that your license plates have expired.
They are? I have no idea.
Oh, please. I've been telling you for months to get that taken care of, but you kept telling me you'd get to it, you'd get to it.
Elaine, if you don't shut your trap right now, I'm gonna rip your head off.
Excuse me, miss, but does he always talk to you like that?
Oh, no, officer. Only when he's had too much to drink.
The greatest horror of Halloween, however, comes the day after, when you're left wondering what to do with all the candy you got. And I'm not talking about people who go trick-or-treating. I'm talking about the poor souls who buy a whole truckload of candy in anticipation of trick-or-treaters, only to discover the hard way that they live in a neighborhood completely devoid of childlike wonder.
Hit the road, Drat. Don't you come back for your name's mud. I need my blood. Hit the road, Drat. Don't you come back for blood.
Good morning, honey. What's for breakfast?
Heath Bar pancakes, Kit Kat omelets, and Charleston chews wrapped in bacon.
What's with the candy-infused breakfast? Are you trying to give me a heart condition?
Well, we have to get rid of all this candy somehow. I can't believe nobody came trick-or-treating last night. Do you think it's us, honey? Is that why no one came? Do they hate us?
Calm down. They don't hate us. Maybe they just don't believe in celebrating Halloween.
Oh, I didn't think of that. It would explain why our house is the only one on the block with any Halloween decorations. And I thought everyone else was just being cheap. Still, we've got a buttload of candy to get rid of. What are we going to do with all of it?
We could donate it to the food pantry.
Good idea. I'll get it. You eat your breakfast before it gets cold.
Ugh.
Oh, hi, Mr. McAfee. How are you?
I'm fine, Karen. How are you?
I'm okay. Kinda disappointed nobody stopped by last night. You know, for trick-or-treating.
Yes, well, there aren't really any children on this block.
Oh.
Once upon a time there was, but they all grew up and went away to college.
Oh. Well, here we are with a mess of candy. We're probably just going to donate them to the food pantry.
Oh, the food pantry's not gonna take it.
What? Why?
They won't take anything that rots your teeth. No soda, no candy, no cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce?
I don't understand it either, but that's what they said.
Oh. By any chance, would you like to take some candy?
Do you have any hard candy?
I got some Jolly Ranchers.
I'll take some of those off your hands.
Thank you, Mr. McAfee. You're a lifesaver. Come on in, they're in the kitchen.
What's that odd aroma?
Oh, I tried incorporating some of the candy into breakfast this morning. You know, to get rid of it faster.
Whoa, are those Charleston chews?
Yep.
Strawberry flavored? It's been so long since I've had those. You know what? I'll take some of those too. You really went all out this year, didn't you?
Well, we wanted to make a good impression on our new neighbors. Now I know next year we won't have to bother.
Not necessarily. Who knows, maybe next Halloween, my wife and I may stop by dressed as Frankenstein and his bride.
That would be very nice, Mr. McAfee.
Bizoo, bizoo, bizoo. Bizoo, bizoo, bizoo. Bizoo, bizoo, bizoo. Bizoo, bizoo, bizoo.
And now, for the thrilling conclusion of our episode, we explore more variations on a theme. You see, many television programs nowadays seem to be recycling all the same plots. This is no new phenomenon, however, as people have been complaining about this since the 50s. This week, We'll examine what 3 different television shows would do with the plot of a famous nursery rhyme, like, say, Jack and Jill. Submitted for your approval. 2 plucky young kids climb up a hill in order to get their family some water for their sister. Eager to get home, one of the young children carelessly trips on a rock. With the intention of attending to her falling sibling, the other child soon finds herself tumbling down after him. The 2 find themselves rolling down the hill, behind a shrub, and into the Twilight Zone.
Ooh, my head. Jill, get up.
Whoa. Where are we?
I don't know.
Ooh, my head.
Wow, you really banged up your head pretty bad.
Hello, children.
Hey, Jill, look over there. A kindly old woman. Maybe she can tell us where we are and tend to my head.
I don't know, Jack. Do you think we can trust her?
Well, her house isn't made of gingerbread, so I guess she's cool. Let's go over there.
All right.
Hello, children. Oh, my goodness, look at your head. I'll take care of that. Come inside. Now, I've run out of vinegar and brown paper, so I'll just have to use this hydrogen peroxide and gauze. Now, stand still.
Ow. 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 Ow.
Hi, Auntie Maritha. Who are the new kids?
New kids?
This is the land of undeserved children, a refuge for children in unhappy homes.
Auntie Maritha takes care of us. I'm Billy. Who are you?
I'm Jill.
I'm Jack.
How did we end up here?
There are many different portals to this place. They can be found anywhere, behind bushes, at the bottom of swimming pools.
But only children in unhappy homes can find them.
There must be some mistake then. We don't come from an unhappy home.
Yeah, our parents are swell folks.
Jack, Jill,
Hey, that's Mom.
Jack, Jill, where are you?
You good for nothing punks!
Was that Dad?
He sounds really PO'd.
Honey, calm
Shut
down.
up, Vanessa! If you 2 rotten little bastards don't come back here with that water, on the count of 3, I swear to God, I will hunt you down like the swine you are! And I will kill you!
Huh. You learn something new every day. Auntie Maritha, what's for dinner? In the criminal justice system, parodies of cop shows utilizing nursery rhyme characters are generally frowned upon as being lazy writing, unless you work for Sesame Street. This is proof of that.
You want the ball? You want the ball? Go get the ball. Get the ball, boy. What's wrong, boy? What did you see? Oh my God!
So you went to see what your dog found, and that's when you found the body?
Yes. Oh God, it was horrible.
Hey, Malone,
Yeah, Hargitay, what is it?
I found this shoe print near the shrub. Whoever the killer is, they must have pretty big feet. A size 12 men's, I'd say. You know, this shoe print looks almost kind of familiar, like I've seen it before somewhere.
I'll say it does. Say, would you mind checking your left shoe?
Why? Did I step in something? Oh. No wonder the shoe print looked familiar. Hey, Malone. Coroner's report came in. The victim has severe contusions all over his body.
Yeah, and his skull was cracked wide open.
How'd you know?
Kinda hard to miss that with all his brain spilling out onto the dirt.
Oh. They found a wallet on him. Belonged to a Jack Schmidt.
That's not gonna lead to a cheap pun, is it?
Maybe. Anyway, they're having his sister come in and ID the corpse.
Good. When she gets here, we'll hold her for questioning. I've got a hunch she knows everything we need to solve this case.
So, we went up the hill to the well, but then he wandered off somewhere. I asked him where he was going, but he didn't answer. And that was the last time I saw him alive.
What were you two doing on that hill?
We were getting some water for the radiator of our car.
And you say he wandered away for some reason?
Yes.
Would you mind explaining then how his body wound up in a public park 15 miles away from that hill?
How would I know? Am I my brother's keeper? He was an adult. He can take care of himself.
Mrs. Schmidt, we've done some reading about you and Jack. We happen to know your parents were millionaires before they died. And they left your brother everything, and you didn't get a single penny.
Big deal. They liked him better. Why should I care?
We did some digging and found that one of his final acts was to change his will to leave all the money to you in the event of his death.
You finally had an opportunity to get your hands on your parents' money, which you thought belonged to you in the first place.
I didn't kill him.
Don't you deny it. You know you wanted him dead.
You hated him all your life. You've been very public about your hatred of him.
So what if I wanted him dead? Who didn't? The only reason our parents left him with everything was because they knew he'd crash and burn without their help. He would have killed himself somehow eventually. He was a moron.
Hargitay, I believe we have a confession here.
And so we come to the end of another episode of Owl Stretching Time. We hope to be with you all again, same time next week. Until then, take care of yourselves.
That was Owl Stretching Time, starring Frank Macaluso, Brian Barker, Emily Bowes, Aria Hawkins, J.C. Olvera, and Michael Santos, with Lane Casper, Erica Caruso, Melissa Cumro, and Antonio Verdera. This episode was written, directed, and produced by Frank Macaluso. This is your announcer, Isaac Weezer speaking.
That I'm such a cool